This passage is very interesting in Scripture because it's given the conditions of the sacrifice. But I'm very struck by the Bible repeats itself quite a few times to emphasize the point, and it says, do not touch any unclean thing. Do not touch any unclean part of the sacrifice, because if you do, you become unclean. And this resonates with me because Jesus tells us that if our right eye offend us, then pluck it out. For it's better to enter heaven blind in one eye than not at all, or even worse, to enter into hell being able to see. And he says this about the right hand as well. You see, this is the extreme, justified, of what sin can and does do to us. You see, there is no such small thing. Because as we entertain a sin in our life, we don't leave it there. Because it's human nature to let that sin grow and fester and fester and fester. And it's so much easier to avoid from the beginning. And I think whatever things we have in our life that prevent us from doing good or from coming to God, we must immediately cut out of our way. Whatever is leading us into a sinful way. Because, dear friends, we need to be careful that we are set apart for God. And then we see in the following chapter, Aaron to be consecrated to God, to be completely set apart for God in his way. And there are people who are called to do just that. And there are people also called to be in this world. But all of us are called to be in this world, but not of this world. To be careful what we watch on the internet, what conversations we have, what we say about each other. I pray this, dear friends, that whatever our communication will be to edify one another and lift each other up and to ultimately glorify God.